You're watching this channel, you may say, man, I love your channel, but player development sounds so broad. How can I break it down? Are there any areas where I can just break it down? It's a lot I want to do, but I know I need to have that foundation. And I am glad you came to this channel. We're going to talk about the 10 areas of player development. My name is Ed Jones. I'm the founder of Beyond the Field, where we develop people and elevate programs. And I am the author of Beyond the Field's Player Development Guide. And so we're going to get straight to it. We're going to talk about the 10 areas of player development. Here are the 10 areas of player development, which you can find here on page 49, starting on page 49. We have personal development. We have community development. We have career development. We have skill learning development. We have leadership development. We have relationship development. We have financial development, transitional development, mental development, and spiritual development. So these are areas that you can use in player development. I have a podcast episode right here where I talk about the 3 pillars of player development that I use in Beyond the Field program when I spent time at the University of Houston, University of Kansas, and Baylor University, and with their football programs, be director of player development. And the reason why these are important, it's important to understand the areas which you want to work in, because you need to communicate this with your coach. You need to align with your coach, but it sets the foundation for what you want to do. You know the foundation for what you want to do. Everybody knows you communicate it clearly. For me, it was personal wellness, which would be personal development, community impact, which would be community development, and career development, which would be career development. That's what we knew. That's what our players knew. That's what our coaches knew, right? And coaches would go on the road and recruit and say, Ed, tell me how to talk about these areas. I would say, tell the mom we're going to take care of the player. Tell the mom the player's going to take care of the community. Tell the mom we're going to take care of the player after they're done playing, right? So you may say, hey, that career stuff sounds good. That sounds good. All this sounds good, but I want another area. So what I'll do right here is I'm going to read straight from the book, why you should choose certain areas, the area and why you should choose it, right? This is straight from the book. You can order your copy on Amazon. If you want it signed by me, there's a link in the show notes. All right. If you are interested in player or personal development, choose this area if you are passionate about personal growth and believe in developing well-rounded individuals. If that's you, you probably need to pick this area. For community development, choose this area if you value service and understand how sports can positively impact the local community. If that's you, this is an area that probably needs to be foundational in your player development program. Number 3, career development, Choose this area if you are passionate about helping athletes transition into careers and want to empower them for long-term success. If that is you, if you're hearing that's this tug, you should select it. Number 4, skill learning development. Choose this area if you love practical teaching and hands-on development. You love teaching those skills. You love it, right? Maybe you want to teach changing a tire, tying a tie, whatever it may be, parenting, right? Maybe you want to teach wiping a diaper or changing a diaper, whatever it may be, that's you. Number 5, leadership development. Choose this area if you are passionate about leadership and want to build the next generation of leaders. Some of y'all reading this right now, your antennas, as they say, spidey sense, all that, right? If you're passionate about that, that's the foundation you need. Number 6, relational development. Choose this area if you value strong relationships and want to help athletes foster meaningful connections. Meaningful connections. You're a relationship czar, right? You understand the power of relationships. That should be one of your pillars, right? Number 7, financial development. Choose this area if you are passionate about financial literacy and want to help athletes manage money wisely, right? Some of you all are there, right? Manage money wisely. And since we're talking about managing money wisely, this is a great time for me to stop and say, hey, if you want to sponsor the Player Development Pod, your money will be managed wisely and you will get the exposure you need and the ROI you need. So shout out to those who want to sponsor. I think a lot of people think that you only could sponsor the summit, but you could sponsor the Player Development podcast and the Player Development newsletter as well. All right, back to number 8. Number 8 is transitional development. Choose this area if you care deeply about helping athletes adjust to new environments and navigate career transitions effectively. Some of y'all, all right? Number 9, mental development. Choose this area if you are passionate about mental health and want to help athletes develop a strong mental foundation. And then number 10, spiritual development. Choose this area if you are passionate about spiritual development and want to help athletes cultivate inner strength and purpose. If that is you, one of these are the foundations you should have. Now, that everything I read is just a little piece of what's in the book, but I wanted to share that with you all. Those are the 10 areas, and having those foundations are huge. They are paramount because it guides you for programming. It guides you for bringing in speakers. It guides how you do things. It guides how you talk to parents in recruiting. It guides how you talk to coaches. It guides the entire program. So when you're choosing one of those 10, I recommend you have 3. Maybe you want all 10. Maybe you want 2. Maybe you want 1. Whatever it is, make sure that it is close to you and you are passionate about it. All right. That's the 10 areas of player development. I can't give it all to you. I gave you a lot, but you need to go get your copy of the player development guide. Those are 10 areas of player development. And I just really thank you for taking time to listen to this podcast. If you want to hear me dive deeper into those, you need to click right here. All right. As I always say, go out and create generational impact. Don't wait. Create that generational impact today. I'll see y'all. Yeah.